All right, now let's start creating templates that we'll use to help us navigate the fretboard. Now, a template is some kind of preset structure or pattern that serves as a starting point for creating and relating new structures or patterns. And how they're going to serve us as guitarists is in giving us a visual reference to organize scale patterns, chord shapes, arpeggio patterns, and the like. You see, the brain likes to learn and organize new information by relating it to something it already knows about or is comfortable with. By getting these tonic shapes down, you'll have a simple template to relate any of your guitar vocabulary to. The first of these structures we'll look at are called tonic shapes. Tonic is a theory term for that note name that represents the key you're in. It's the same as the root or the keynote. Those are common terms as well. And I'm sure most of you understand what it means to say when you have a song or a scale is in a particular key, like E major, B flat major, A minor. Those letters, those are the tonics. Anyways, these tonic shapes, they're simple 2 or 3 note shapes that are easily recognizable on the fretboard matrix. They essentially carve the fretboard into 5 distinct zones. So let's take a look at these shapes. We're going to do them in G. We could do them anywhere. They work in any key, but I'm just going to keep it simple. We'll just do it in G. The first one is right here, 6th string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 5th fret, 1st string, 3rd fret. So the shape is this. You want to look at it as one shape. Fingering is inconsequential here. This is all about just note location on the fretboard. So how you play it really doesn't matter. It's more of a visual thing that you see. It's basically a triangle. And it's also, of course, octave shapes. They're all G's, so you have one octave, and then you have the next octave. And being able to play it, even though it's a kind of an abstract mental concept here, you want to, in order to actualize it, you need to play it. Playing it from either direction, or starting in the middle. The point is, you really know the shape. That's important. Okay, next shape up is right here. 4th string, 5th fret. 2nd string, 8th fret. Just a simple octave shape. Third tonic shape is the 2nd string, 8th fret, and the 5th string, 10th fret. The 4th one is 5th string, 10th fret, 3rd string, 12th fret. And then the last one has 3 notes in it. It's the 6th string, 15th fret, 3rd string, 12th fret, and the 1st string, 15th fret. So there you have it, 5 tonic shapes. And what we're doing is essentially carving the fretboard into 5 distinct zones, and that are all within one reach wherever your hand is at the moment. So for G, around the 2nd position, you've got these here. Let me play them for you again. If you're around 5th position, you have here. And then around 7th, 8th position here. 10th position, and 12th position. And the whole point in position playing is very simple. It's ergonomics. Ergonomics is the study of how the hand relates to things, machines and grips and things like the fretboard and strings. And you can only reach what you can reach with your hand, depending on the size of your hand and your fingers and whatnot. So quite often when we're playing music, it's about being able to get to what we need to get to wherever your hand is in the moment. So a good way to do that is to visualize the fretboard in these 5 zones. And we're going to get more into this later and expand upon this concept. One last thing about the tonic shapes. It just takes 5 to cover an octave's worth, and then they all move up and down the fretboard together. They overlap and are connected. And if I were to play all the tonic shapes in one key, we'd have G. That's the fifth one down an octave. And then this one, this one, this one, fourth one, that one. And then it starts over. And then here. And then I got one more that I can squeak in. That's the whole fretboard tied together with these tonic shapes. If you were to take a neck diagram and write them out, you would see an alternating diamond Z pattern. Now this is kind of, we were zoomed in close here, now we're zooming back to look at the big picture. With that G there, 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 and there, you have a diamond shape, and then you have this Z shape here, and then the diamond shape again, and then that Z shape there. That's really like stretching it out over the entire fretboard, but that's where we're going with this stuff, is we kind of a microcosm, macrocosm kind of concept. We're getting in close and then we're zooming out back. So we're going to use these tonic shapes to ground ourselves as we take a look at a few more structures and templates on the fretboard and really take this all the way.